What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. Today going for the retro cup with Salazzle, and it will be assisted by Serperior and Raichu, and this is more of an fun grinding team to use, not really a Pokemon that I'm testing right now at the moment. More for grinding, so yeah, let's hop straight into the first match. Into a very bad lead, but the good thing is I have two grass types in the back, so there's no problem. Or at least two Pokemon that know grass moves. Opponent goes for Frostless. That's very good, because my Serperior is pretty weak to it. And I will go for a pretty nice Trailblaze at the opponent. He shields it immediately. That's very nice. Going for not going and outpacing the opponent, going for a Thunder Punch. Opponent has to shield to survive it. Yes, it's another shield that's gone. At this point, I think my Alolan Raichu did his job. So I'll just let this attack go. And then we can continue with my perfect Salazzle here. Opponent will go for Shadow Ball for sure. But I will just shield it, no problem with that. He will go for Shadow Ball. Or I baits with the Avalanche, okay. There's no problem for me. Switching straight into Serperior. Opponent in the back! Ooh, has a Talonflame. I have to throw an Aerial Ace. Talonflame could go for a perfect farm down at me. This could end very bad for me. At least I can make it to another Aerial Ace. I think Salazzle can win CMP above the Talonflame, so for me there's no problem with that. If I'm right, I can win CMP. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Poison Fang will KO the Talonflame. Then we only seeing that Lantern. And that's a pretty annoying problem for me. Because Lantern goes straight for a back-to-back Surf, and I cannot make it to a back-to-back Poison Fang here. So I have to throw the Dragon Pulse, but it doesn't do enough. And he made it to a back-to-back, and I cannot do anything. Maybe I could go for a back-to-back Poison Fang, but I think that wasn't enough to just KO the opponent's Lantern. So maybe I had to go for a completely farm down for my Raichu. Then against the Talonflame I had to throw my Salazzle, and then I could win. But I didn't know what the opponent had in the back, so yeah. But right now into Gold Star, going Salazzle into Dunsparce. It's not a really likable lead we have here. I'm fine to stay in right now. Why not? Going for a perfect Poison Fang here. She goes for a very nice Rock Slide, Trail Run. I don't really care, because it will KO me anyway, both of the attacks. Going then for another Poison Fang, seeing how she will react to it. She's shielding, perfect. And if I'm right, I can go for a perfect Incinerate farm down. So for me, there's no problem. And like I expected, perfect Incinerate. Opponent goes right now for Jellicent. Okay, I have good responses for a Jellicent, so I don't really care about that she will go for a farm down. I will just throw in the Dragon Pulse. That does quite some damage. Maybe I can make two. No, I cannot make it to another Dragon Pulse, but Right now, Serperior can maybe get some farm. Only Pokemon I don't really want to see is... I don't know. But I will throw my Serperior. Yeah, I think that Pokemon I didn't want to see. Oh no. Did she already made it to the Shadow Ball? No! She's too fast. Even a bait. Oh, yeah, no, if Salazzle dies, then a Frostless is very painful to go against. But people really enjoy Frostless in their team in this cup, so maybe I have to make an entire fiery team or something like that. You you have one fire and normal type, right? Yes, it's Pyroar. Maybe I will go for next time, but we'll see that. Anyway, let's hop into the third match. It isn't going that amazing right now, but we still can do something very fun. Going against New Dow. Starting once again into a Lantern. That means I have to switch into my Alolan Raichu first. Opponent is staying in, what makes me very curious. I'll just hop in straight for the Trailblaze. And I still like those new leaves that they put on a grass deck. Opponent is shielding. Ooh, seeing a Bomber Snow. A Bomber Snow will go for the Weather Ball. I can pretty easily tank it. So for me, there's no problem with that. I don't really need to KO the opponent because Salazzle will deal massive damage against this Bomber Snow. But it could be that the opponent has in the back one of those Frostless things, so I have to be careful for that. At least I KO'd that Bomber Snow right now. I'm waiting for the opponent to respond. Going into my Serperior. Lantern goes for Surf, I expect. Made sort of a catch. That's fine. No, opponent in the bag has an Vigorot. I can tank a Vigorot pretty easily, so I don't really mind. Here, going for that Frenzy Plant. Opponent has to shield, exactly. And you know, I can tank one Body Slam of him. So I will be 1 HP, I think, if I'm right. Yes. Yeah, 1 HP, 1 hit. Then I will be KO'd. But then I can launch one more of those strong Frenzy Plants. More massive damage. Salazzle probably will get one Body Slam at him. But that's fine. Then I will throw, I think, a Poison Fang and then a Dragon Pulse. And then I will be able to KO the Lantern. And I will win the game going for the Poison Fang. But the fun thing about Salazzle is it almost always wins CMP. Oh, he goes even for a Surf. He's just trying something. Surf I could tank. Going then for the Dragon Pulse. These will KO that Lantern and I will finally win a match in this video. So yeah, it's good that I won. And then we can hop into the fourth match. It's 2 loses to 1 win. But I think the next one we can win as well. But we have to wait for that. And guys, if you didn't press the like and subscribe button yet, please do it. Already 144 subscribers. We can make it to the 150 by the end of the year, I'm for sure. So let's try for that. And we're starting into a perfect lead against the Bomberstone opponent. Throws one move, then switches. I'm going for a little overfarm, throwing down my Serperior. Serperior gets a massive advantage against a Quagsire. Oh, opponent really struggles here against my team. I can take Stone Edge, maybe I can take one more. You know, I'm just going for an Aerial Ace. I don't really want to get a Stone Edge at my face once again. He's shielding! You know, then I'm throwing another of those Aerial Aces, why not? I don't really mind here. He's shielding! Okay, he really has to win Switch, I see. You know, that means I have to shield as well. You can go for Mud Bump, yeah, bait, okay, perfect, no problem. Yeah, I have to shield it. No, he goes for back-to-back Mud Bump. Go straight for a Bomber Snow. But look at that massive damage I can deal against an Aboma Snow. There's just no way. Energy Ball. It's not not very effective. What makes it pretty interesting. I can go for a back-to-back Poison thing here. I have to KO that Quagsire anyway, so a Poison thing will do his job. Then we seeing in the back a Medicham. Ooh, that is very sad for the opponent. He lost. Still Aerial Aces on my Serperior left. And I still Alolan Raichu. And then Medicham cannot beat an Alolan Raichu on a 1v1 without shield. So the conclusion is I will win. But he's still grinding for it. He thinks that maybe I have something like, I don't know, Figurot or something, I don't know. Alolan Raichu. I still think I have to use more Alolan Raichus in Go Battle League. Because of those Trailblazers. Because this is the second time I'm using an Alolan Raichu this season. And second time Salazzle, so yeah. But right now we can hop into the last match of the streak. And I think it's going very nice. At the beginning I had to learn my team a little bit. But right now I can make some nice wins. Starting Salazzle into Clodsire. Hopefully it's... Ooh. I will just stay in. I think that's the best option to go for right now, because my team is pretty broken to Clodsire for sure. At least my Dragon Pulse did quite some job. I think the opponent has Sludge Bomb and an Earthquake as attack. Okay, I can go for a Poison Fang little snipe here. Opponent is shielding. That means, oh, it's a simultaneous switch. No way. I Serperior into Quagsire. Oh. I feel pretty bad for the opponent. But it probably will mean that I'm winning this match. There's just no way. Going for CMP die, winning the CMP. Aerial Ace will KO the Quagsire. Maybe opponent will shield. He is shielding. Yeah, I always really like to keep my shields for the end, but I will shield it. Because I can win CMP anyway, but from that Clodsire. So I don't really mind here going for that Aerial Ace. And then there's only one Pokemon left. to destroy. Okay, that's not the best one to get here. But I think it's very easy to KO him. So I'm going first for a very nice Poison Fang. That doesn't do much. Going then for another Poison Fang. This does a little bit more. Opponent has to throw a Surf because otherwise I will deal too much damage against it. He goes for Surf. Alolan Raichu. Oh, look at that Volt Switch. Did quite some damage. He has to throw Shadow Ball. That will be able to KO me. But I can just go for an Aerial Ace. He didn't got quite enough farm for me. I could go straight for Frenzy Plant and just KO, but it's more of a Salazzle kind of video, so yeah, I had to do it. But I won at least. I made the 3 wins so I can rank up, and as always, I forgot to lower to clean up my bag. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting a Meryl as a reward that I'm missing. But I think it went very well. We lost 2-1, but still. Pretty weak Meryl. I'll claim my rank. 21-07. We going back in. That's fine for me. So I can hop into the second streak then. And hopefully this one goes as well. They're good. Starting right now, Salazzle into Medicham. This is one of the more tricky leads because Medicham can potentially have a Psychic attack. But further than that, I'm pretty good against the Medicham. Going for Poison Fang. It's quite some damage. Opponent goes into Lantern, and I have a massive tank against one of those, and he is fortifying straight up. No way. That's why Grass type is very solid in this meta. Because of Quagsire, yeah, all of those water types. The only water type I don't really like to go against when I'm using a grass type is a Pelipper. That's just, I think, the worst one. Or maybe Ludicolo or something like that. Or Toxapex. Toxapex I don't really like as well, but the other Pokemon are pretty fine to clean up. And right now, into the second match of the second streak, we're going into an Arctibax. Okay. Pretty decent Pokemon to start off. Going straight for Poison Fang. Opponent isn't shielding, that makes me very interesting. He probably goes for Icy Wind. I don't really care about that I have to shield. Oh no, he goes for Dragon Claw. Okay, no problem. He gives me some decent Incinerate farm. And now the opponent goes for pretty dangerous Oranguru. I will go for Poison Fang. There's quite some damage still. Hopping then into Serperior, and we're seeing that Frostless. That's why you really wanted to KO my Salazzle, I see. The opponent will throw a Shadow Ball anyway. And otherwise he will shield all of my attacks, so yeah, I will lose it anyway. That Frostless is pretty painful, but people are only using Frostless because of those dragon types. That's getting free advantages here. Okay, that didn't went too good, but right now into the third match of the second streak. Starting Salazzle into Taxapex. Pretty interesting. I think I will go for 3 of those Incinerates. Maybe 4. No, I think it's 3 is pretty clear. Oh, I switched on alignment. Got one full switch through. He goes for Brine. Perfect. Doesn't do much. Okay, opponent can go for a pretty cleanup with Serperior. Winning CMP. Okay. That's fine. Can go for Trailblaze. Doesn't do much, but still does a little amount of damage. I want CMP above the Serperior, so that's fine. He will go for probably Aerial Ace? No, he goes for Frenzy Plant straight. Yeah, still Serperior maybe against Taxapex. I think the best option is to go for Salazzle right now. Going for Overfarm. I'm just throwing a Poison Fang, why not? Seeing how the opponent will react to it. Okay, I can pretty easily KO that. Other thing, okay, he is staying in Taxapex. Probably opponent could have that Frostless in the back, so I have to be careful about that Pokemon. I will just switch into my Superior. Yes, exactly. We see that Frostless right now. Already told you. Oh, very happy to see that. I'm just throwing a Frenzy Plant. He is shielding. Okay, interesting. He will go for an Avalanche. That's fine, no problem for me. To KO. I think I will go here right now for Incinerate Farm Down. It gives me free Incinerate. Really appreciate that. He will go for Avalanche, no problem. I think I can just KO him. Yes, perfect. Throwing then a Poison Fang at first. Poison Fang. Get shielded. It's a mistake from the opponent, because then I can just Dragon Pulse the opponent down and I'm winning this match. Okay, but I still have to be really careful about those Frostlesses in the back. About an Arctibex, I don't really mind or care. But for Frostless, I really care. But still interesting that some of those Frostlesses have Avalanche and other one doesn't. They have Triple Axle. I think still Triple Axle is a little bit underrated in some points. But at least I don't know which match, I think the 4th match of the 2nd streak, we're starting against the Vigoroth. I think this is very solid to go against. Going for Poison Fang here. Okay, he goes perfect with my Incinerate. Good timing from the opponent. I will shoot the Body Slam, why not? Opponent even shielded my Poison Fang. Makes me very curious. He may be very weak to Salazzle in the back. Oh, I'm lagging. But seeing Altaria, I will go for the Dragon Pulse. I think opponents will notice it, so I have to switch into my Alolan Raichu. No, he doesn't know, but I still have to switch into Alolan Raichu. Can go for the farm down? No, he can make a Sky Attack. Okay, it's a little bit unfortunate, but that's fine. Goes for Sky Attack. That's still quite some damage. Opponent throws back his Vigoroth. It's fine that he KOs me. No problem with that. But because he threw out his Vigoroth, maybe he has some kind of water type in the back. So Superior right now against This isn't that good. Seeing that Frostless once again. Maybe I have to make a catch to win it. Frenzy Plant doesn't do enough. I can go for another Frenzy Plant. No way. I can win CMP above the Frostless, but I don't know if I have a move ready to launch. But we have to see that. Opponent will go for Avalanche, but I don't think I have a Poison Fang ready. I have! No way! Didn't expect this. Going for the Poison Fang. This will KO the Frostless for sure. Even it's not very effective. And I'm winning the third time in this streak. So we still have one match left. Oh, no way. So, yeah. Salazzle. I think because of the Incinerate buff, Salazzle became one of the most powerful Pokemon ever. But still, I think in this cup, I think I glitched out. Still think in this cup, Salazzle's a little bit underrated because at first those fairy types are gone, so poison is not very effective against it, and the steel types are gone as well. So yeah, I think that's makes the Salazzle very unexpected. But I'm not seeing any opponents, so I will be right back. Okay, so there is an opponent right now in the last match of the second streak. Going right now. Ooh, yeah, this is why Salazzle's the unexpected one. But we're starting against Quagsire. I will just make it interesting and just switch up straight into my Alolan Raichu. He gives me free Volt Switch. Really appreciate that. I will shoot this attack. Why not? It's a Mud Bomb. And I'm going for the Trailblaze. Opponent will definitely shield it, for sure. Okay, Trailblaze got a shield. Okay, I cannot leave with shield advantage. I don't really mind here. He may go for a catch, but he isn't going for that. That's perfect. Going for another Trailblaze here. This one will be shielded as well. Maybe I can go for one more Thunder Punch. No, I cannot, but it's fine. Salazzle will be able to get some free play after this, so I don't really mind. He goes for Mud Bomb. Do I have to wait my switch time or not really? I can just go for a very perfect farm down from my Serperior. Maybe use Aqua Tail as secondary move. No, he goes for another Mud Bomb. Opponent switches into a Pidgeot. I have to throw my Poison Fang here. Otherwise, Salazzle will be Feather Danced by the opponent. Okay, this will be a Feather Dance, I expect. And not one of those Brave Birds. No, it's a Brave Bird, okay. You know, it's fine. Going for a little more Overfarm with Serperior. Pitch is cool to win CMP, so I have to be careful for that. Just throwing an Aerial Ace. I don't know what the opponent has in the bag. And for sure he has one of those irritating Frostlasses. Going for the Frenzy Plant. This isn't good for me, I think. No, I will lose. And even if I went for a little bit more overfarming, I would have died anyway, so... Yeah, I needed one of those shields to win the match. But at least I won 3 times. So so I don't really mind. But as you can see, all opponents are winning because I only lose when opponent has a Frostless. The others I can pretty easily win, for sure. But that Quagsire at the front was pretty irritating as well. I didn't even know why he didn't switch straight up into his Frostless, but maybe that's my problem. Or he didn't want it that I will KO his Frostless with my Salazzle. That could be one of those things. But yeah, right now we're going into Poke M47. Starting Salazzle into Frostless. That's a very good one. Opponent will definitely switch. Oh yeah, I had to be careful for yeah. This one is pretty irritating. Toxicroak. I don't really mind if I get a Mud Pump at my Alolan Raichu. I just really want to save my Salazzle for later. Ooh, that Mud Pump did a little bit too much amount of HP against me. Can I make it to a Thunder Punch? Yes, perfect. It's perfect for me. This Thunder Punch will do quite some damage still. I don't will want to wait my switch timer. Opponent wins CMP. I have no problem with that. Okay, opponent is switching into Dunsparce and he threw out on alignment. Okay, not the best thing that can happen possibly, but I overfarmed a little bit. Hopping then into my Serperior. Serperior can tank 2 of those rock slides, so there's no problem with that. And because I have a Dragon Pulse left, I will be able to KO that Frostless pretty easily. I will go for a little bit more over farming here and there. Opponent will go for Rock Slide on the Dunsparce. I think they need to make that evolution of Dunsparce to Dunsparce. I think it will be pretty tanky in the meta. Okay, pretty interesting. Opponent just shielded the Dunsparce. I will aerial ace him down. Okay, I can do that. Perfect. So that means I won this match. Because I have Dragon Pulse left and I can win CMP over the Frostless, as you can see. And I'm winning this match. And that's why I really like Salazzle. Goes for Dragon Pulse. Bye bye Frostless. I love it. You love to see it. So, first win in the third streak. Can hop into the second match of the third streak. And right now we won 7 out of 11 matches. Okay, I think it's pretty nice. Maybe we can go for those 10 wins, but we'll see that. Starting very great. Once again, Salazzle into Serperior. Opponent switches into Dugong. That means I have a good response. That's my Alolan Raichu. Opponent could go for Drill Run or one of those Icy Winds. I think Icy Wind we will see. Yes, exactly. That means I have to respond with a Trailblaze here at the moment. For me, there's no problem. Trailblaze will be shielded anyway. Then I will throw out that Thunder Punch. Opponent will probably shield it once again, but I don't really care. Because right now I could go for a pretty nice Incinerate farm down. Okay, opponent probably throws out that Icy Wind, but I don't really mind at this point. No, go straight for Drill Run. Okay. We're seeing the Swampert. That means I have to throw out a Dragon Pulse at the opponent, then switching into Serperior. Opponent switches into his own Serperior. But the nice thing about my Serperior is I have a little bit more energy. That means I can throw those aerial aces before the opponent throws any move. Or at least his aerial aces, let's say that. And that means I already have won this match. Goes for his aerial ace. This will be a very boring aerial ace match. I will go for my own aerial ace once again. Almost KOs the opponent's Serperior. His Serperior will go for an aerial ace as well. This is just really stupid to watch those matches always. When you are against the same Pokemon. But as you can see, my Serperior is once again pretty weak. Because the opponent's Serperior wins this match. He could maybe go for that farm down, but I don't know. But the opponent goes for Hydro Cannon, no problem. Oh, I don't really have a Poison Fang ready yet. Oh, I thought I had a Poison Fang ready, but okay, this is fine. Going for Poison Fang. This will KO the Swampert. Just before he could attack. Ah, and he left the game. Okay, but I don't mind. I won twice already in the streak. So, yeah, it goes great. Let's say that. And up into the next match. Third match of the third streak. If we win this one, it will be the third match that I will win. But I think still my team is pretty solid. For sure. And at the moment, yeah, Salazzle at the front. I think it's the best option to go for. I think the only hateful Pokemon to see is a Pelipper in the front, but we don't see that Pokemon very often. However, we see right now something interesting. We saw an Auroras. Because there is an Altaria at the front, I will throw my Dragon Pills, just seeing if I can catch one of those shields. No. That means Alolan Raichu has to make a full switch and catching that Sky Attack. That's not very effective anyway. Maybe we will see that Auroras come back, but I don't really mind if that will happen. No, it's perfect. Okay, he goes straight for a Weather Ball. You know, why not make it a little bit interesting, this match, and just shielding and then hopping into a Trailblaze, seeing how the opponent will react to it. Trailblaze gets shieldless, as I expected. You know, I can let it go right now. I don't really mind. I could go for Salazzle right now, but I don't think I think a Salazzle could be better in the back. So I'll just throw my Serperior for now in. Okay, it's 5 times and then he can make it to a potential Weather Ball. It's good to know that. I will go for an Aerial Ace bait here. Seeing how the opponent will react to that one. And I'm catching. Okay, I didn't throw an alignment, but I don't care. I made it catch. He goes for Weather Ball. I can tank it. Okay, opponent in the back. No, as a Cresselia. Oh, this will be very tough to win. Yeah, I didn't talk about Cresselia still. Because Cresselia is one of those very tanky Pokemon. And a Moonblast will for sure KO me. Or at least I think so. Or a Future Sight. Oh, that will definitely KO me. But yeah. The catch wasn't enough. And even if I went through my Salazzle later on, it will be KO'd anyway. Yeah, I think Cresselia, one of those tough Pokemon. But I still think I can tank it if I know it. Try now 2 wins to 1 lose into the 4th match of the 3rd streak. Starting into a Grettly. I know what a Grettly can potentially do. He has Rock Slide and Grass Knot as moves, but I don't really love Grettly while I'm using it. He gives me free Incinerate, really appreciate that. That means I have to shield this attack. Opponent goes for Rock Slide, no problem for me. Opponent throws in Polyrats. Pretty interesting to see that. You know, why not throw just a Poison Fang? Oh, opponent is shielding, really nice. Getting a shield. He will probably go and throw in a Scald. That will almost bring me to the red, I think. No, he goes for Icy Winds. Okay, for definitely lowering my attack. I will go right now for that Thunder Punch. Seeing how the opponent will react to it. Okay, it KOs the Poliwrath. I don't really care. What does the Pokemon has later? Okay, he has a Frostless. That means I have to throw a Trailblaze here. Otherwise I could be pretty easily dead. Trailblaze. Get shielded. Ooh. Didn't expect this. I will throw in my Salazzle. I will definitely shield this attack. Ooh, Triple Axel. Ooh, that's a hard... That's a very painful attack to see. Go for Poison Fang. Quite some damage. Opponent can make it to a Shadow Ball. This could be very interesting. 1 HP Salazzle makes it. No way, I just KO'd that Frostless and I just won this match because Grettly will not be able to KO my Serperior, and the means I'm winning my 3rd match in the 3rd streak. 9 out of 14 right now. Maybe it will be 10, but we will see that. And right now, hopping into the last match of this video. And I think this team is pretty amazing. But we still have to wait for the rest. And guys, if you want to see more of those amazing matches, definitely subscribe. Really appreciate it. And into the last match right now, starting Salazzle into Dugong. Pretty hard one, maybe. Opponent goes into Dragonair. I will just... Yeah, she will definitely shield this one. So that could be a little bit painful. No! She isn't shielding. That means she will return to her Dugong for sure. That means I have to switch into my Alolan Raichu here. I think that's the best option to go for. Okay, she can outpace me. She will definitely throw an Icy Wind at me. That's fine, I will definitely shield it. My plan is to leave here with shield advantage. And I think I can make that. I will go for that Trailblaze. Oh, she didn't shield it. That means I have to throw out a Thunder Punch here. to see how she will react to it. Okay, she shields it. Very interesting. Seeing a lantern. Oh, that means I've won. Definitely. I've won this match. Lantern cannot do anything against the Serperior, and I can even throw in Trailblaze here. Trailblaze, get shielded. She has to throw a move, otherwise she's dead. Yeah, I can just easily let it go. I have to save up one shield for that Dugong later, but I already have won. She made a little bit of that mistake because she didn't shield her Dragonair. That's why she lost. And I won 10 out of 15. Okay, that's a pretty high score for me. Especially if we already are in that Ace League rank. League. Ace rank. Getting once again carving. Pretty bad, I suppose, yes. But then we can claim our rank back to 2160, okay. Pretty decent. And yeah, I really appreciate it. This team. So yeah, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, it will help me a lot. And I will see you next time. Peace out, guys.